Hi, this bite is all about time to fill, one of the most important recruiting metrics in HR. Stay tuned while you learn what it is, how to calculate it, what a good benchmark for time to fill is, and how you can optimize it in your own organization. Time to fill is the time it takes to find and hire a new candidate, which is measured by the number of days between publishing a job opening and hiring the candidate. Time to fill is a great metric for business planning and offers you a realistic view to assess the time it will take to find a replacement for a departed employee. It helps you plan your hiring better and serves as a warning when your hiring process takes too long. A short time to fill position usually has a positive effect on the rest of the team as it means less overtime and instability. How do you calculate time to fill? Time to fill represents the number of calendar days until your organization fills a position. To count these days, you first need to define the time period you will be measuring. The exact starting period differs between organizations. The International Standard for Human Resource Management defines time to fill as the total number of days between the delivery of an approved requisition to staffing and the date on which an applicant accepts the job offer. The end of your time to fill is thus the day a candidate accepts your job offer. How do you calculate the average time to fill? You calculate your organization's average time to fill by averaging all time to fill values for each position you filled in a given period. This means that if in the first quarter of the year you've hired 3 candidates, you add the individual time to fill values and divide them by 3. If a position has not been filled yet, it is not added to the average. These vacant positions are included in other recruiting metrics, such as the positions filled internally, which is a ratio of the positions filled in the organization. What's a good benchmark for time to fill? The Society of Human Resource Management reports an average time to fill of 42 workdays. Similarly, Workable found benchmarks on time to fill per industry. For example, the average global time to fill in engineering is 62 days. Keep in mind that there are still discrepancies when it comes to defining metrics. Other organizations may calculate time to fill in a different way. Also, having a higher time to fill than other companies doesn't necessarily mean that their recruiting process is more effective, as they may be hiring for different functions or operate in different industries. It's best to track these metrics internally and compare its values across time. How can we reduce time to fill? If you want to reduce time to fill, think of using more efficient recruiting strategies. Here are a few ideas. Build a candidate database. Then, build a talent pipeline ahead of time. This is one of the most powerful ways to reduce time to fill. When you have a number of qualified candidates on your speed dial, you don't have to advertise your job, wait for the applications to roll in, or spend time vetting them. All you need to do is to reach out to these people about the vacancy. To do so, you could also create a referral system by offering incentives for referring candidates and sending reminders of job openings to your colleagues. You could, for instance, send them an email with the job description and ask them to recommend qualified candidates. This process will reduce time and budget spent on job advertising and resume screening. Last but not least, thoroughly and repeatedly scrutinize your time to fill by finding which stage in the recruitment process takes too long and think about how you can optimize it. That's it for today's bite, in which you've learned what time to fill is, how to calculate it, what a good benchmark for time to fill is, and finally, how you can improve it in your organization. If you're interested in even more recruiting metrics, click on the link in the description, in which you can find 18 additional ones. Remember to stay up to date with our learning bites by subscribing to our channels, and if you like this video, make sure you like and share it, and I'll see you soon in our next learning bite.